Hey everyone, Mia here, and today I want to talk about the ultimate in home entertainment, a home theater. And at the heart of every home theater is a good projector, capable of supporting full HD video. So let's take a look at the Pyle Home PRJSD188. This is an all-in-one LCD projector that's a little bigger than your average shoebox. It easily mounts to a ceiling or a flat desk and projects with 1800 lumens of brightness. And at just 13 pounds, it's also a lot more portable than some of the other models out there. If you take it to a friend's house for a night, it's a little easier to cart around. 1800 lumens, just how bright is that? Well, in a completely dark room, you'll see outstanding, crisp, clear quality images with bright colors. Now, depending on how far away the projector is from the screen, you'll lose a little of that crispness and saturation when you start to add some light into the room. So if you're projecting a 100-inch diagonal image in standard 4:3 aspect ratio from 11.5 feet away, you really need to have complete darkness. But if you're viewing a 60-inch image from roughly 7.5 feet away, then you can get away with a small amount of ambient light. But this is not a short throw projector, so you really need to have at least 7 feet of space between the projector and the screen to be able to see the entire image, and dark conditions will give you the best viewing experience. Because it has such a long name, I'm going to call this projector the D188 for short. It features a 5-inch TFT-LCD projection system. The D188 is ideal for watching movies, sports, or TV shows at home. It features native 800 by 600 pixel resolution and a contrast ratio of 800:1. But it fully supports 720p or full HD video at 1080p. You can also switch between the standard 4:3 aspect ratio and 16:9 widescreen views. The D188 is equipped with dual 5-watt stereo speakers. For the most part, these speakers project well and drown out any noise coming from the fan, but if you're sitting close to or directly underneath the projector during a quiet part of a movie, there is a chance that you'll hear the projector fan whirling in the background. Your best bet is to create a little distance between the projector and the audience. It also has analog right and left RCA stereo audio outputs and a digital coaxial audio output to connect amplifier equipment or home theater speakers. And there's even a headphone jack for when the kids are asleep or if you just want some privacy. And of course, you can't be the king of the castle without a fully functional remote control, with buttons for DVD or projection mode, DVD open and close, standard and widescreen switch, image correction, and much more. If you plan to use the D188 on an angle, it has a Keystone Correction feature that'll keep your image true even when you tilt the projector plus or minus 15 degrees. Now let's talk about compatibility and what forms of media you can play on this projector. You'll see all kinds of connections and ports clearly labeled here on the side, so let's go through them one by one. First, you have the integrated slot-loading DVD player. That's down here on the bottom. This is super convenient because it means you don't have to hook up a separate DVD player to watch your favorite movie. That is, unless you're looking to watch a Blu-ray DVD. To connect a Blu-ray player, you just need to locate the HDMI input here on the back of the projector and run the included HDMI cable from the input to the Blu-ray player. You can also use the HDMI connection for set-top boxes, video cameras, or gaming consoles. And with an adapter, you could connect to other HD video sources. Or you can use the component video input to connect a standard set-top box for satellite or cable, and the composite video and S-video inputs will also access set-top boxes, video cameras, digital cameras, and VCRs, among other things. Next to that, you'll find the VGA Input. This is where you can plug in a laptop or a PC home computer and project picture slideshows or home movies saved to your computer. With an adapter, this will work with Mac computers as well. There's also a USB port capable of accessing MP4 formatted media on a FAT32 formatted flash drive that contains 2 gigabytes of storage or less. However, this port will not access a computer through a USB cable and only views MP4 formatted media. This projector supports both front and rear projection. You can decide which projection style is right for you, depending on the size of the room and the type of screen you have. If you need to bounce the image at a 90-degree angle, a reflecting mirror also comes with the projector, but it takes some tweaking and focus adjustment to get a clear image. There's an on-off switch on the back of the projector here and a power button on top. With both turned on, it takes about 2 minutes for the projector to begin to work. The projection lamp has a lifespan of approximately 6,000 to 8,000 hours, which is longer than some of its leading competitors. So if you use the projector for 20 hours a week, the lamp should last between 5 to 8 years. One way to make sure your lamp lasts longer is to make sure the projector is completely cool before moving it. Moving a projector while it's still hot is the #1 reason for shortened lamp life. Here's everything that comes with the D188. A fully functional remote control, AV cable, HDMI cable, VGA cable, power cable, spare fuse, reflecting mirror, and optical tissue. The projector has various language settings and menu options, and just a word of caution here, you may find the English manual that comes with the projector a little difficult to understand, but once you get down the basic controls, the rest is pretty intuitive. There are a few optional accessories you might need depending on your setup and how you plan to use the projector. A projection screen, projector ceiling mount, and spare lamp are all sold separately. Now you know how to make the Pyle Home PRJSD188 the center of your home theater system. I'm Mia McCormick. Thanks for stopping by.
For more information, please visit us online, give us a call, or stop by our New York City Superstore. You can also connect with us on the web.